Yo, what's going on, Kicks Army? Today I'm doing a sneaker drawing on the Nike Kobe 1 Protro PE Undefeated Santa Monica Release Red. Ooh, that's such a long name. As well as talking about Vince Carter playing in his 21st season, Kobe's thoughts on the Laker fans that don't like LeBron James, and Lithuanian's men's basketball coach Virginus Seskas. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You know his name. His thoughts on the Ball brothers. Let's get it. Guys, make sure if you enjoy these daily sneaker drawing and basketball talk videos that you go ahead and you hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bounce past that bell to get post notifications. I want to tell a quick story before we get into the basketball talk. Legend has it that in the era of entrepreneurship, there will be a man to rise up to the top that will change the sneaker world forever. This man will have the talent, the skill, the charisma, the eye for design that it will take to put sneaker stencils on the map. He will be the one to usher in the new wave of footwear designers that will take this industry to the next level. So until that guy pops up, I'm gonna provide you guys with free sneaker stencils over on Kickstarter.com. Kickstarter.com has over 150 different free sneaker stencils, and when I say free, I mean like free. Like guys, when I tell you this, I haven't even figured out a way to get it so that way I can acquire your guys' emails when you go to the site. That's how free it is right now. And to kind of sweeten the pot a little bit, I upload sneaker stencils daily based off requests that I get from you guys over on the contact tab at the top of the site. But if you want to see your stencil requests solidified on the greatest website in the history of man, of course I'm biased when I say that, make sure you send your requests over on Kickstarter.com. You guys might be thinking, why does this guy act like such a fool for these YouTube videos? Like, what is wrong with him? And I'll have you know that I'm not acting like a fool for these videos. I'm actually a fool 100% of the time. Thank you very much. You can ask my friends, they'll tell you. For like the two of you who don't know at this point, I am doing a sneaker drawing on the Santa Monica release of the Kobe 1 Protro PE Undefeated. This sneaker is one of 4 that releases a pack as a part of the Sneakers app by Nike. So I guess the way this works is you would reserve the sneakers via the app, and then you'd have to go to select locations based off of the color of the sneaker and where it's being released. For example, both the yellow camouflage pair and the green camouflage pair are only being released in Los Angeles only. The red pair is the pair that you're seeing on the screen, is only being released in Santa Monica, and the orange pair is being released in Phoenix. Now, even though there is a chance that there could be like a small town called Phoenix in California, I believe this is Phoenix, Arizona. I could be wrong on that. It's happened once before. I honestly don't really know too much about these sneakers, but I do know one thing that's arguably the most important thing, is that I think they're dope. Like, that's all I need to know. I think they're awesome, and because I'm never gonna own them, the closest I can come to owning them is drawing them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw them. I think for me too, personally, that's kind of what got me into drawing sneakers, because once I realized that A, it was kind of fun drawing a shoe, B, it was really interesting to draw shoes that I knew I could never really afford, so it was like the closest thing I can get to actually owning them. So even though I could never own the physical copy of whatever that sneaker was, I could still own the image, the artwork that I created of that copy using my skill set as an artist. And apparently I'm not the only person who feels this way. Apparently a number of people who draw sneakers also have that same connection. So if this applies to you, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Now, in terms of the silhouette, the basic stencil for the Kobe 1 Protro, I think it's okay. It's personally not my favorite silhouette of a sneaker, but when it has that undefeated camo all over it, I think it looks sick. Like, I'm honestly tempted to do a sneaker drawing on the green version sometime this week because that's how much I like it. And actually, a quick little art tip before I get into the rest of the video, like some guys might like the camo look on this sneaker, but they might not like the sneaker itself, in which case that's actually a really good starting point for inspiration. You can take the design and the colors of the camo look and you can apply it to different sneakers that you actually like. Like, the whole point of the site is to grab these stencils so you can do whatever you want with them. If you want to draw, you know, a red pair of whatever shoes, you can. If you want to do a crazy custom colorway, you can. Experiment, have fun with it, do whatever you like. And actually, one more thing before we get into some basketball talk, I do have some news. As of recording this video, today is Saturday, which means that tomorrow is Sunday. That is just some straight facts. And what those facts mean, and it's funny because Sunday is my favorite day of the week, that means that on Sunday there's gonna be 2 posts uploaded to Instagram, one that showcases the sneaker drawing videos of the week, the other one that showcases the sneaker drawing stencils of the week. As you guys know who follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's gonna be somewhere on the screen here. Every time a new video drops and or a new stencil gets added to the site, I always post it to Instagram to keep you guys notified. But not everybody is always on Instagram all throughout the week, so having that condensed posts at the end of the week on Sunday, I think is really satisfying for me to see, as well as for you guys to kind of catch up with what I did. I personally like it because it's like physical proof that I put in work all throughout the week. Because for me personally, when I look at these posts, I can tell which days I'm like, man, I was really tired that day, I wasn't really feeling it, but it didn't matter because I still executed. And even though potentially particular day wasn't my best work or whatever, it didn't matter either, because it's like the point is to keep trying, to keep going, to not listen to those thoughts in my head. You guys know those thoughts that I'm talking about, the thoughts where it's like, no, don't be productive, just lay down, take a nap, relax. Perfect example, I had my alarm set up to wake me up at 7 o'clock this morning because I had work at 9:15. The idea is if I get up about 2.5 hours early or whatever, I would have plenty of time to get ready as well as time to do some stencil work. And literally I was in my bed fighting myself to get out of bed for a good 40 minutes. Like I woke up super tired. I told myself I'll just set my alarm to 8 o'clock and I'll wake up and I won't do a stencil in the morning, but I just kept thinking about it. I'm like, Kickstarter, do you even want this? Like, do you want this whole thing to work out or not? Even though it took me 40 minutes of fighting with myself to get out of bed, the point is I eventually got out of bed. Not necessarily at the time that I wanted to, but the fact is that I did get out and I got stuff done in the morning before I went to work. Versus waking up too late, getting my stuff ready, and then I had to go to work and then I wouldn't have time to do anything in the morning. Moral of the story is, it's always better to do something than to do nothing at all. Even if that something seems so small, those small steps of doing something can go a long way in the long run. There's your philosophical quote for the day. Now for some basketball talk. Recently got a quote from Vince Carter on playing in his 21st season. First of all, one clap one time real quick to Vince Carter for playing in his 21st season this upcoming season. When asked about it, he said this, quote, I know playing this game that the media and the fans and people can be cruel. It's like you're too old and you're playing against guys half your age. You shouldn't be out here. But then for me, that is my goal, to prove that I'm able to do that. And you know what? Good for you, Vince. Good for you. If you can still go out there and produce, if you can still go out there and be efficient at your age, then I don't see why not. Like obviously after playing 21 seasons, you do have a ton of experience under your belt as well as a bunch of knowledge that you've obtained that you can teach to the younger generations. Like I don't see how that's going to be a detriment to the team. It's not like you're going to be taking away minutes from somebody else. All the playing time you're going to get will be because you earned it, not because you deserve it because you've been playing 21 seasons. If anything, I see a healthy Vince Carter being an asset to any team in the league, like any team. Not just because we can provide on the court, but especially for all the things that he can provide off the court. Knowledge is power. This man has knowledge. End of story. Think about it. After having a good game or whatever, he's going to go into the locker room. People are going to ask him questions. And he's going to be like, look, the only reason why I'm able to play this long is because I took care of my body. I did these X amount of things, and this is the reason why I'm still able to produce at this age. It should be an eye-opener for every young player in the league. They should be able to see that and be like, okay, if I just follow these things Vince are doing, then I'll be good. Or at the very least, I'll be able to give myself the best chance for playing basketball for a long time. Assuming they have that kind of love for the game, which I hope they do. So yeah, good for you, Vince. Good for you. Next, we have a quote from Kobe to his fans who have an issue with LeBron James being on the Lakers. He said, quote, if you are a fan of mine, then you're a fan of winning. You are a fan of the Lakers. I bleed purple and gold, so that is above anything else. I think one thing Kobe fans that don't like LeBron, they really need to understand one thing. There is nothing LeBron can do that can take away from Kobe's legacy. Like Kobe's position is solidified. There's nothing you can do to derail that. He will always be one of, if not the greatest Laker to ever play the game. And considering that particular franchise has a long history of just basketball studs, that's saying a lot. The conversation of who is the GOAT doesn't really matter because he's about Lakers and Lakers only. And if LeBron wants to try to go ahead and solidify his GOAT status in a Laker uniform, then you know what, so be it. As Kobe said, he's about winning. He's about championships. He's about the Lakers. He bleeds purple and gold. He wants the Lakers to do well. He wants them to have success. He wants them to win championships. And if LeBron can do that, then he's 100% okay with LeBron, and you should be too. His love for the Lakers didn't waver any one bit just because LeBron went there. If anything, this gave him a reason to be excited again, not just as a person who wants the Lakers to do well, but as a fan of the NBA and as a fan of the Lakers. Yeah, you Kobe fans slash anti-LeBron fans, just get over yourselves and stop messing with these murals. If these artists didn't spend all their time to go and work on these murals, just have you bums come mess it up. Like, get yourself together. Like, seriously. Even Kobe knows you're being ridiculous, and that says a lot. Finally, we have some quotes coming from the Lithuanian head coach Virginas Jusgeskas. I hate this guy's name because I can't pronounce it. Virginas Sekuskas. Virgininas Sekas. Virginia Jusgeskas. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Coach V, alright? Coach V. When asked about LeVar Ball, LiAngelo, and LaMelo, he said, quote, his boys were nowhere near the level of the Lithuanian league, let alone NBA, which the league obviously understands seeing the draft outcome. First of all, Coach V, I gotta say, you just gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. It's over. They've already been gone for a few months. Like, just let it go. Second of all, it's not like this is anything new, right? So if you honestly felt like this, why did you even allow them to come to the team in the first place? Could it be because it was excellent publicity? Maybe the owner of the team knew that having these guys come over to their squad would help with the funds in the squad because that would put the team on the map. It would make the team a lot more popular knowing that these two boys are on the team, including LeVar Ball would be around. Maybe it was a really good business move. Assuming that's not the case, then I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Like, what did you expect? Because let's look at this from two angles real quick. Let's say that the two Ball brothers didn't really improve that much over the duration of their stay in Lithuania. If that's the case, then why the heck did you take them in the first place? Okay, ready? Let's flip it real quick. Let's say that they greatly improved during their stay in Lithuania. Then why the heck did you take them in the first place if leaving you still felt that way? I am confused. And even though I can't speak for LiAngelo, apparently LaMelo does have some NBA potential. So if he does actually get into the league, you're gonna look kind of dumb for saying this. But you already look kind of dumb for saying this anyway, so it is what it is. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bounce past the bell to get post notifications. Don't forget to check out Kickstarter.com for all your sneaker stencil needs, as well as checking out the over 260 videos on the channel. Got a new how to draw video dropping tomorrow, so make sure you guys check that out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yee!